Anyways, what's going on, Christina?
Hi, how are you?
You know what? I'm doing all right. I
Good.
um I'm a little lightheaded. I'm kind of tired. I haven't eaten much today, but I saw you
That's
in the
good.
comment section that you wanted to talk to the kid. Am I the kid, Christina?
Yes, I do kind of feel that way.
Oh wow, okay.
Simply, first of all, before I start, I want to say, please do not cut me off whenever I say something because I know you have a tendency to do that
Okay.
and you don't like it when it's done to you. So I would like for you to be respectful of me whilst I say my piece. And I will do the same for you.
Yeah, you got it, dude. Tell us why you support the current administration.
First of all, I did not vote. I didn't vote.
A W?
Yeah, I didn't vote. I don't really care too much for politics, but I kind of want a better understanding. I do lean more towards Trump, but kind of on the fence still. I do want to talk to you about the oil field situation though that you have mentioned.
Okay.
You you
Biden and Harris were like the best administration we've had in modern American history for domestic oil production. It's quite clear through the statistics provided to us by the EIA. If you wanted to support the administration that was for drill baby drill, should have voted for Harris, quite frankly. But here we are. And then just real quick, Faye, thank you for the $5 over on Venmo, as well as Nargina. Thank you so much for the $25 on Venmo. Please show some love to Nargina down below in that comment section. Everybody, please show some love to Nargina. Thank you so much. As well as Mary, thank you for the $5. Sansil, thank you for the 10. And then another Mary, thank you for the 10. And then Kirsten with a 5. And Stacy with a 20. Stacy says, from a fellow philosophy major, you're helping my daughter learn critical thinking. Keep up the great work. That's so kind of you. Thank you, Stacy. And then, oh my God, one last one. Holy shit, this just came in. Dude, oh my God, IRI, thank you so much for the $100 donation on Venmo, bro. What the fuck? Thank you so much for the love, IRI. IRI says, sorry, Christina. Dina has to read this real quick. Dude, I want to see so much love for IRI down below in that comment section. It means the world. Thank you so much. Everybody, please show some love to IRI down below. That is insane. Thank you for the $100 donation. And then also earlier I said, Mary, thank you for the 5. So their name is actually pronounced Mahdi. So Mahdi, thank you so much for the 5. I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Thank you so much. But huge shout out to IRI. I want to see nothing but WIRI down below in the comment section for at least the next 5 minutes. But hey, Christina, you said that you didn't vote and you're kind of in the middle. My chat kind of wants me to kick you because of that, but let's see if there's maybe a salvageable conversation here. Out of curiosity, what are your thoughts on abortion?
My thoughts on abortion?
Yeah, sure. See if we
I'm
disagree.
pro-life.
Now, can we have a conversation about that?
Uh, yeah, we totally can.
Okay. So why do you think abortion is, or sorry, should abortion be illegal? Why do you think abortion should be legal?
My mom died when I was a year old.
Okay. Christina,
My
I'm
brother,
I'm really sad
my
to
brother was 5 weeks old when she died. My mom was sick after she had me,
I'm
but still got pregnant and still gave life to another beautiful, beautiful soul. So yeah, that's why I'm against abortion.
Christina, I'm really like sad to hear about the passing of your mom. I don't dispute how hard that must be, and I feel really bad for you. And if I'd lost my mom at a young age, I'd also um, that destroy me. So
Yeah.
but I don't see the relevance to why you think this justifies infringing upon like I don't know 170 million American women and girls access to abortion.
Why wouldn't I? Because bringing a newborn child gives a chance for somebody else to bring
Yeah, I'm
life
not.
into the world.
I'm not tracking. What about this? You have a personal experience of your mom dying at a very young age. Well, pro-life legislation kills many new moms because doctors are scared of performing life-saving operations on mothers. In fact, we just recently had a story come out of Georgia of a woman that literally died because her doctors wouldn't perform a life-saving procedure, which would have technically been classified as an abortion on her because it was illegal in the state. So how about we advocate for saving the lives of more young mothers by voting for pro-choice legislation?
Okay, but what about the mothers that can't have kids?
Once again, what's the relevance?
Huge relevance, actually. First of all, I'm not condoning my mom passing at all. I have been extremely depressed about it my whole life, thinking that I was the cause of it. I get that. I get that. However, I have been blessed with another individual, sorry, I'm going to cry, that was not able to have children, that adopted me, and that cared for me my whole life, and even still now. I'm 35 years old, and she still is there for me no matter what.
Christina, at this point, I think it's probably like in your own like best interest if we kind of just stop the conversation we're having.
Well, let's talk about the oil field then.
Okay, all right. What do you want to talk about to do with the oil field?
Um, you had mentioned that it was booming during the Biden and Harris administration, right?
Yeah, big boom, very big boom.
Wrong. My whole family is in the oil field. My dad, my brother, my uncle, my grandpa, literally everybody, and they were on the verge of losing their employment because of Biden and Harris. Can you explain that?
Well, what I can tell you is that every single month under the Biden Harris administration, we increased the domestic oil production in this country. And in fact, after 3 years of doing that from a very low point caused by the pandemic, we were able to consistently produce the most amount of oil we ever have as a country because of their gallant leadership.
How do you explain the fact that the reserve was depleted because of all of that, but because they weren't producing very much?
Also not true. I think that you could actually look at reserve levels under the Biden Harris administration, and they were like incessantly increasing. But once again, like you could see all this data like publicly available in the Energy Information Administration. They walked into very low crude domestic oil production, right, because of the pandemic. It hit hard at the end of Trump's admin. They walked into a low point. Then every single month under their administration, they increased it until they were increasing the most out of any administration ever for a year. How do you explain that? I mean, this seems to directly contradict what you believe in, but what I'm telling you
Not
isn't just a mere belief,
necessarily.
it's a
Oh, I'm sorry.
fact. Like the information that I'm sharing with you isn't like speculation. It's not what I think. It's what I know to be true because it's a fact based upon statistics provided to us by the Energy Information Administration. I don't really know how you could combat that. Combat that.
All I know is that when Trump was in office originally, business was booming for my whole family.
Okay. Christina, I'm gonna kick you. Bye. Everyone, just give us a minute to get that next guest up in the box.